Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Glad everyone could make it. We've got a great training tonight. We also have our wonderful Vincent to do all of our Q&A. Vincent, you there?
I am here. Hi
Oh,
there.
how are you?
Good, good. You?
That's good. It's like 7:01. We'll give it a couple more minutes. I see people streaming in, so we'll give it a couple more minutes and then we will go ahead and get started. We've got a great agenda tonight, playing off some tips and tricks that we've learned over the past 3 days and some additional information about the back office and the e-wallet and the contest that we promised you guys an update from Monday. And then some other trainings that are coming up next week that I think everyone will be very happy with. So it's like 7:02. It looks like the big stream of people has kind of slowed down. So we'll go ahead and get started for everyone. All right. So like I said, we're going to go over the back office, how to set up your e-wallet quick card, a contest update, a restaurant sales call, tips and tricks, and questions, comments, concerns. So the first is a back office. I just wanted to show you some neat things that you can do in the back office. We've been getting lots of questions regarding the back office and what all you can and cannot do. So wanted to show you a few things. So when you log in, you're going to have this dashboard. This dashboard is going to show you what you've earned so far and who is currently on the leaderboard. So if you are big about being in the lead, this is the place you're going to want to check. Also, under my profile, you are able to change your email address and phone number. So these are adjustable. You can also see who referred you and what your current status is. Also within my people, you're able to see everyone you have referred. So this is all referrers, restaurants, drivers, or riders, and they will all have the user type in there. So if you were looking for a particular restaurant that you signed up, you would be able to see the restaurant, and then once they have transactions, you'd be able to click on that blue view transactions button and see exactly what transactions they've had, which is really, really cool. And a lot of people are asking us where can they see their restaurant information or referees. They'd be able to see them in the same place that they see riders and drivers, which is great. So you also will have your quick card, e-wallet. This is something that needs to be filled out. So when you immediately get here, there is a form that you have to fill out first. So I've done that one-page form, and then it's going to redirect me to quick card. So a new window will populate. Also, when you sign up though, you will get an email. So you'll get an email, and then you will also have a way in the page or the login page to log in, even if you do not for some reason have that first temporary password email. But we'll take a look at quick card here in just a second. So also along the right hand side, left hand side, you will have some really great things. One of these is a market tracker, which I think is really cool. It is zoomable, so you can zoom in, you can zoom out. The cool thing is you can go down to the zip code and see the driver IDs, which is really cool. You can also see what areas are like hotspots. So if I was looking for a particular area, I could look there. This is going to show your drivers and your restaurants. So if you see there's a ton of drivers in a particular area, you might want to sell a lot of restaurants in that area because you know it's going to help the drivers, and you have a large amount of drivers, which is going to be great for the riders and the restaurants. Hey, Vincent, did you see that message? Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you. I didn't
Okay,
see it.
perfect. It said I was logged out because I was logged in somewhere else, but I'm
Oh,
glad
you're still here.
Perfect. So that's the market tracker, which is really fantastic. And then from there, You can also just see all of the other things that we've gone over, like the sales and marketing and all of those. But I just wanted to touch on those additional things that some people have had some questions about in the past couple of days. And then when it comes to your, sorry, we're on the same one here, Quick Card. Once you come to Quick Card and you open up that new window, it looks like this. So when I originally signed up with that page on the e-wallet, it did send me a temporary password. If I'm on here though, and I don't have that email for whatever reason, there is a very easy way to get your password. So I'm here, I'm like, oh no, I've never been here before. I'm gonna log in. Oh, I need a password. I'm gonna put in what I think is my password because I would assume it was the same as my e-wallet, but it's not. It's going to let me text. So I'm either going to text or I'm going to send an email. I decided to text, so it sent me the code. Going to enter the code from my text messages and create a new password. So just waiting on the text. And then create new password. So I'm going to put my new password in, confirm it, and then create my password. Now, once I've done that, it's going to bring me to a page that I have to fill out. So the e-wallet Quick Card is a two-step process. Remember, we started on the e-wallet within your back office, and then we came over to the Quick Card page, which automatically pops up from your e-wallet. So if you don't remember Quick Cards, it will automatically come here. And then we are going to have to change our password if it's our first time, log in. And then once you log in, there's kind of like a three-step process that you have to do. You have to tell them that you're not a robot. So you definitely do have to do that, which is great. So you see all my mistakes so you guys don't make them and save yourself a step. So pick your fire hydrant or whatever your gotcha may be and log in. And then once you're in, you've got 3 simple steps to get started. So the first one is to read their terms of service or simply agree to them. And then set your password. So it made me change my password even though I had just set my password. But I could set it to something very close, which is great. And then once you're in, you'll put your banking information in, submit, and you're done. So you do have to give a proof that you own that bank account by putting a voided check or a download of your most recent statement. So that is e-wallet and Quick Cards. Quick Cards and e-wallet are how you're going to get your money. So you definitely want to make sure that you've done those 2 steps. So we talked Monday, I guess, last time about the contest. So lots of people asked about an update from Bob. Bob announced today on YouTube that he has extended it. So it is a little bit longer than the 30-day challenge now. So you've got August 13th through September 30th. The person with the most restaurants signed up, you do have to have a minimum 50 to qualify. You're going to get $10,000. The most consumer app downloads, you do have to have a minimum of 250 to qualify. You get 8,000. And the most driver signups, the minimum is 50,000 to qualify. You will get 7,000. So that's big, big, big money out there. Yes, you can win all 3. Yes, you could win 2 out of 3. You could win just 1. So everyone get started working hard on that. You do, like I said, have until September 30th. So a little over a month to win. So we are going to be holding a restaurant sales call. So this is going to be a week from today on September 3rd, same time. So 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 Mountain, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. You're going to want to invite all of your restaurant prospects to the training. If they can't make it, make sure you at least attend so you can see a live presentation, but it will also be recorded so you can share it over and over again with your prospects. It would be great to put in an email. Take a look at our latest YouTube for more information and have them watch it over and over. We're basically going to pitch TripDelivers, and then you're going to follow up with a referral link. So it can't get much easier than someone pitching for you and you simply following up with a referral link and gaining the business and the credit. So you're going to invite them to the same link that you're using right now to log on to this training. So that will not change. So you're going to copy that, send it out, and be good. So we've learned a few tips and tricks over the past couple of days that we wanted to share with you guys to save you some frustration and also some support tickets. So when signing up a merchant, you cannot be a driver and a restaurant, meaning you cannot use the same email or phone number on both accounts. So if you're currently signed up as a driver with driver123@gmail, your restaurant cannot be driver123@gmail. So if someone wants to own a restaurant, but they also want to be a driver, they have to have 2 different email addresses and 2 different phone numbers to get the one-time passcode. On iOS, if you are signing up a merchant and they get to the merchant address, it is Google Map populated, meaning you start to type it in, you're going to see the address at the bottom. You're going to click on it and you have to hit done. So basically you're selecting and hit done. Otherwise it doesn't populate in the box. So that's just another little tip and trick. And then once a merchant follows the link for sign up, they're going to complete the basic information and submit. It will then prompt them to log in. They will log in using the email and password that they just set up. And once they're logged in, they will pay. So it's kind of like a 2-part process. They fill out the basic information, submit it. The prompt to log in automatically populates. They're going to populate their email and password and then pay. So some other tips and tricks that we've learned when signing up a driver is a lot of the documents are being returned. And some reasons are the selfie. So it must be a straight on live photo, no hat, no sunglasses, from the shoulders up. Do not use a professional photo, a passport photo, or a photo from your camera roll. You have to take a live photo at the time of sign up. Also for your driver's license, make sure to include the front and back. And for registration, the upload requires 2 pages. If your registration is only a 1-page document, just upload the same photo twice. So, what questions, comments, concerns do we have so far?
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. I thought maybe I disappeared for a moment. I started to panic.
Lloyd asks, is there any way we can be able to make slides from videos to show to a group?
Say that one more time.
Is there any way we can make slides? Is there a slideshow somewhere that they can show to a group?
So a group as far as, well, on next Thursday, they will not want a PowerPoint presentation because they will have a live video to share. So I would say wait until next Thursday, and then you could have a full pitch that you could share in a group setting over and over and over again.
There's a random person named Evelyn Dye that has a question here of how many restaurants can we invite?
Oh my gosh, Evelyn, invite thousands, hundreds of thousands. Our Zoom is the biggest account. We can hold as many people as you can invite.
There's also this same random Evelyn person has asked, so if there are 2 photo boxes, we have to put 2 photos?
Yes, if there are 2 boxes, put 2 boxes, but there shouldn't be 2 photo boxes. There should only be 1, but but I guess you mean image, not necessarily photo. And for image, yes. If there are 2 boxes, you fill both boxes. If it's registration and you only have a 1-page registration, fill it twice with the same thing.
James Jones asks, can we sign up the merchants using the paper app only?
So we cannot do the paper because we have it already embedded in the site. They have to use the link for credit card compliance because they are entering their credit card.
Okay. So what do the consumers really save by using the Trip app?
So they're going to save the menu markup that all third-party delivery companies charge. They're going to save a service fee that they charge, and the restaurant themselves are going to save that high commission. So on average, a consumer will have a cheaper order because they're not paying the service fee. They're only paying a delivery fee, and they aren't having the menu items marked up.
Awesome. So Michael R asks, um, are they going to, are they, meaning Trip, going to add the go to last page button back to the my people page? I'm referring to the arrows at the bottom of the page that allow you to click through my people page. When you have 60 plus pages of referrals, it takes a long time to get to the last page when you have to click one at a time.
That is a very great suggestion, and we'd probably love to hear that at support at, and just say this is a suggestion for dev or tech, and we'll get that to the right place.
That's support at TripDelivers.com.
That is correct.
And one last one here. Monica here, in regards to having to sign up with two different phone numbers, do both numbers have to be able to receive an OTP, or can one number be the business landline and the other be a cell?
So they both have to be able to receive an OTP. So let's say your manager is currently set up as the driver. You're going to have to use maybe the assistant manager's phone number for the one-time passcode. We are looking to change that, but for right now, that is how it works. So you want to make sure that it is two different phone numbers. Otherwise, it won't let you move forward.
Okay. One question came in while you were answering that question. So if I'm approved as a legacy driver, then can I start sending my referral code to merchants? Two parts. Are legacy drivers that are waiting to be updated today in the system and approved today?
So if you're approved as a legacy driver, you must mean that your documents have already been approved. And if that's the case, you can start sending your referral code out immediately. Bob said on his call this morning that all legacies have been updated in the system. So if you are a legacy, you should be able to log into your back office and see that now.
Okay. Just gonna check over here. The $25,000 prizes, does that count with the $1 signups restaurants or the $149 sign up?
So it counts for the $1 because remember, everyone's paying $1 until the market goes live. So there's no stipulation that the market has to be live to count. So if they're fully signed up and they've paid their $1, that counts as a sign up. Same for drivers.
Okay. And so far, that's it.
That might be like a world record.
Well, I mean, you might have just done it from the top, explain.
Well, I mean, 20 minutes in and out the door isn't bad. We will host training tomorrow, same time, same place in Espanol. And then next week, Monday, and same place, same time in English. Tuesday in Spanish. You'll have Bob on Wednesday. And then I'll be here again on Thursday with the restaurant pitch. So make sure you're already sending out that restaurant pitch. We would love to have a ton of people there, but worst case scenario, you will have a link that you can share over and over and over again. So either way, I think it'll be highly beneficial for you.
And before we go, Daniel Kearney did put a question in here that has been affecting a few people, and we just became very aware of it. And that is, are there any known issues with texting the code? I sent the driver code to someone earlier from my driver app and he didn't get it, but he got my other text. So T-Mobile and Sprint and any of the affiliates of T-Mobile, Sprint, like Boost or Metro by T-Mobile, any of those type of that are connected to the T-Mobile or Sprint network have had issues with sending the text. Verizon, we tested. AT&T, we tested, did not have issues. It is just through SMS text messaging. If you send the same code through a WhatsApp or a Facebook Messenger or Telegram or any of your other messaging tools, it will work. However, with Sprint and T-Mobile, we are trying to figure out why the issue is, and it's the URL. It's not the whole entire message. So we are looking into that, and we hope to have an answer soon back from the carriers.
Vincent experienced that himself today, so he is speaking from.
I'm speaking from my own experience. I have mobile, so and we have a few people who have Sprint, and they had the same issue. So we're working through it. We don't know exactly what's going on, but it's not us. So that's the good news.
Yeah.
It's definitely them. So Daniel, you probably have T-Mobile or Sprint. There's another question. As I mentioned that, of course, 2 more questions came in. We thought we were out of here in 20. When a customer calls for a delivery, how much will they pay the driver, and is this based on miles?
So they're going to pay $650 initial, and then there will be a surcharge over a particular amount of miles. But the system will show you what the total price is prior to them moving forward.
Okay, and I have the same email on both Rider and Driver apps, so we don't need 2 different ones anymore.
So if it's working on your Rider and Driver app, perfect. It was an issue in the beginning, but it's been cleared up. Where you can't be the same email is Rider, Driver, and Merchant. So if you have your email as the Rider and the Driver, and then you try to be a merchant at the same time, you cannot do that. The merchant has to be different.
Okay. And Daniel replied, he has Verizon, other people have received his code, and I think the person he was referring to had T-Mobile, so that explains it.
The mystery has been solved.
Solved.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. It was an easy, great time tonight. You guys took it easy on me. And I'll see you guys on Monday. So if you have any questions, just let us know. It looks like we're getting bombarded by a few questions. How is the POS integrated? So Ricky, we're going to have a few POSs by the next week. We have a really big meeting tomorrow. So we'll have the full list up and ready tomorrow, which will be great because we can then announce who all of the POSs are that we're going to integrate. The list is long and we will cover most of them.
This Evan person, I don't know about her. She has a question. She won't put it in here.
Okay, we might skip that one. So we have another question that says, when a legacy driver will be approved? I'm still not approved yet. Email support@tripdelivers.com. Give them your name, your phone number, and email, and they will be able to let you know of your exact status. Okay, she said just kidding. So we're done here. Everyone have a great day. Vincent, block Evelyn next time.
Yes, definitely. I don't know who this person is.
All right. I hope everyone has a great day and great weekend. Talk to everyone on Monday. Bye.
Bye-bye.